water, but it's just you and me. I can walk on water, but it's just you and me. I can walk on water, but it's just you and me. I can walk on water, it's so wet. Yeah. It's so wet, yeah. It's so wet. Yeah. It's so wet, yeah. It's so wet. Girl, I just wanna know, is it okay if we chill? Like, a nigga like me, just tryna come through and just pay all your bills. Tryna make us enough money, we can stay on the hills, yeah. You got that business look, I like the way your ass shaking them hills. Word around town, you was somewhere taking a pill. Like, girl, you can always count on me for making it real, yeah. I know it's hard for that shell to break, yeah. I'm tryna open up the veil today, yeah. Don't make me feel like I failed today, yeah. Hope you don't go kiss and tell today, yeah. I just wanna spend some time with you. It's never too late, baby girl, ain't time to do. I'm tryna take you on a flight, you can fly a few. There's nowhere else I'd rather be, girl, I'm with you, yeah. Jesus Christ, no, Jesus Christ, baby, I'm the truth. Before and after sex, I'm tryna praise the most high with you, yeah. I won't do anything, girl, that's just fine with you. Excuse me, I ain't never seen nobody fine as you, yeah. You got me walking on water, stuttering my fucking words. I can walk on water, but it's just you and me. I can walk on water, but it's just you and me. I can walk on water, but it's just you and me. Water, it's so wet, yeah. It's so wet, yeah. It's so wet, yeah. It's so wet, yeah. It's so wet. Girl, I just wanna come through and be your goddamn superhero. I'll be Billy Bob Thornton, and you be Holly Berry. Muscle use a sequel. Let me go and get the camera. You should go put up a jam. But never lost your house, girl. I'm down and Chevy, so I'm in Santa. You are so beautiful, girl. I had to just tell you. But that don't mean nothing gonna change. I know you still stuck in your ways. Here's my number, hope you call today. This attraction I cannot explain. How come you, girl, are not my maid? Believe me, I'm still shocked today. Made me feel like I got no game. But things change, they're not the same. Until this day, girl, I'm not a maid. Until I see your face. You got me weak in the knees. I can't even speak, and I'm losing control. I can walk on water, but it's just you and me. I can walk on water, but it's just you and me. I can walk on water, but it's just you and me. I can walk on water. Yeah. It's so wet, yeah. It's so wet. Yeah. It's so wet, yeah. It's so wet.
For that bitch. For that. Let's talk about some shit. Get your T-Steam game up. Your T-Steam game. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make sure you get to your destination. You get to your destination. And it ain't gonna be the final one. It's gonna be this one, life after death, but shit, it's a life after that one, all kind of ones and stuff like that. You want to stay on that pattern, stay on that circumstance, stay on that situation, and get your T-Steam game up. And you'll be good to go. Other than that, we're going to break down some real good spiritual energy to help you understand what does it mean and what it look like to be a rich spirit. Not just saying it. Then when somebody asks you what does it mean, you got to go to the book. You got to go to a book or something like that. Then you can't even do that shit in that book. And no man ever did. Unless it was me or something like that. But like, shit, no man ever did. So you about to go ahead and read some shit that you trying to think that you can't even do. You set your standards super low. So for the most part, you put yourself in a weird situation where like, shh, your spirit broke. Your spirit ain't rich. Seconds, if it was, you probably would have created a language that day. If it was, you probably would have created a culture that day. If it was, you wouldn't have need no mental crutch. That's what it looked like. Can't look like nothing else. It can't look like nothing else. It can't look like nothing else. Y'all be trying to make things an excuse in your brain because you lazy in the brain. You don't want to stand 10 toes down and be at like scratching starting points, grassroots circumstance, manufacturing, military practices. You'll never want to start there. That's why y'all all look like Homer Simpsons too. See, that's another thing. Yeah, we got to get this straight. Because I ain't about to have no Homer Simpson ass lost hairline Arab overpricing goddamn shit. They're going high GB and stuff with prices. Said I go get that. I go to John Eagle or something like that. Go to Kroger's Mirror or something like that. I ain't buy no $10 loaf of bread. You know what I'm saying? Replace the date on it. I know that shit old as hell. Replace the date. Stamp another date on there and try to sell. I'm saying, you Asian stores, goddamn cheap products and things of that nature. We need rubber combs and stuff like that. Not no plastic ones and stuff like that. Rubber and shit like that. Got just this cheap ass shit for about $25. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sailor, I start thinking Jamaican. I start Haitian, Liberian, Nigeria. And I said they speak store right next to them too. You got the nerve to overcharge bucks of cereal. Shit, man, I'll take my ass to goddamn Walmart then. Y'all say ain't no goddamn reason why this Cinnamon Toast Crunch and goddamn honeycombs and shit right here is goddamn it. It's about $15 in here plus tax and shit. And I'm taking my ass to Walmart. Get off my street. Get off my street. Y'all say I'm starting to look at other things a little different. I always looked at it that way though. You know what I'm saying? But it's just we had a new time and shit like that. Don't ever forget, it ain't nothing that's done in the world you can't do. I'm saying you can't do it. Get your technology. If you can't step back and come up with some creativity, start thinking. Man, how does Arab getting goddamn bread loaf packages and stuff like that, like they work at Sam's Club or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, go get you a deal with Sam's Club. Like, okay, I get this much a pound of bread, get this much box of cereal, stuff like that, and get that building too. I'm saying, why you can't do that? I start looking at stuff like I think every street corner group of three stores should be ran by someone who live on that block or the 2 blocks over or something like that. I don't think there's some different type of psyop stuff going on and stuff. Why everybody who run these stores and stuff can go to the suburb and stuff? They go right to the suburb and they family, they just usher in, immigrate, migrate, just come in, bring their family every 4 years and stuff like that. And somebody new working in there that they know is family and stuff like that, they just imported. So I start thinking real good. Like I start thinking, wait a minute, we all lived on this block forever. How's this little? I start thinking. I don't know why y'all don't. I think. Let me stop thinking too. I might think too good. I'm saying. So, I don't know. We talk about creativity right now. It ain't nothing other motherfuckers doing that you ain't doing. Shit, motherfuckers selling shirts. You sell shirts too. You know what I'm saying? People selling bubblegum and Skittles and Snicker bars and shit. Shit, bubblegum, Snicker bars too. Like I said, it's a Sam's Club right next to Walmart. Where you at? You know what I'm saying? You gotta start thinking like, wait a minute, they got the same thing. Like I said, the only thing that's different is they got a Visa card to get that little building and stuff. That's challenge 1. Whoa! I said, get your T-Steam game up. But shh, be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Be quiet. Don't finish them lyrics. I said that. Make sure them prices go down. And other than that, you know what I'm saying? We 12 minutes in yet. Shut my mouth. We gotta be 12 minutes in so we get real technology and stuff like that. But you don't ever forget, you know what I'm saying? Who got Jadans? You got Jadans too. Why you ain't got no Jadans? I said, so all kind of software and stuff out here in today's time, Jadans too. You know what I'm saying? You somewhere crying, feed me, feed, I want liberation. You could be liberated right now. You got Jadans too. How the Asians do it? How they do it? Right next to the Jamaican store. How they do it? You know what I'm saying? You went about a Jordan colorway. You ain't never seen nobody ever sat at the round table in the California office and shit. Didn't even give the facts and the files to Michael Jordan to even see if he decided that colorway or goddamn silhouette. It's just right there somewhere on your hood on the corner. You know what I'm saying? And somehow it costs $250. How? I think you need to peep game. Don't just stop crying. Peep game. Stop crying, Pete Game. Oh, because this one cry, look, feed me. I want to liberate. Look, stop crying, Pete Game. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got y'all hands open long enough for somebody go and spit right in it. Like y'all been getting the past couple hundred of years. Guess who ain't getting their hands spit in, though? Guess who got their hands over top of it? Pay. I feel sorry for your mama. I feel sorry. Guess who doing that, though? Guess who doing that? All right, am I lying then? Am I lying? Said, all right then. All right, now y'all coming to get some common sense a little bit. Especially y'all females, y'all be going to get them damn head wraps and shit like that and shit. What's wrong with your wet cotton ball knuckle caps? See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all ain't got no culture. Y'all ain't got no goddamn aunties or nothing like that. See, I got to be father madam for y'all stuff like that. Y'all go complain all day, go broke, go to the Asian goddamn Japanese woman store and shit like that, right next to the Africana man store and shit like that, and you pay about $30 for a hair wrap. You wash one time. They got a hole on this part of it, hole. Then you one of the reasons we get online and start talking about holes at Walmart and shit. You be the reason though, but you don't know because your money ain't getting value. Bitch, because you don't get your wet knuckle card to stop worrying about your nails being done and learn how to knit, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Sure, I don't want no lazy hoes in 2025. It don't go no further than that. Now, it is a such thing as dusty goddamn Dianas. I said dusty goddamn, it is a such thing. It sound like feminism, but it's still the same thing as goddamn Nigeria. Feed me. It's the same thing. It's the same. Bitch, I ain't paying for shit. You better learn how to make a goddamn hair wrap, and I don't give a fuck how you wear this shit like that. We go all around the country, because I know people gonna be looking at it and be like, that's dope. I want to buy it. She can wear a hair wrap 24/7 if we making money. Shit. Other than that, you kiss my motherfucking ass because everything else is a facade. And I know you don't want me to see that time you got to be in the barnet. I know that's going to be the time you act funny. I can't come over and shit like that. Somebody else's dick might be in your mouth that you comfortable with. Got Dusty that already know you about that. Yo, I ain't got time for all that shit. Yo, Sarah, shit. Get your T-Steam game up. Yeah, no lazy hoes in 2025. Bitch, learn how to knit. No, other than that. Bitch, learn how to knit. No spooky land and shit like that. Don't say fuck them nails and that goddamn fucking date. The date is how much knitting product we done got put together today and shit. Like, I'm saying real shit. We'll sell some good new ponchos, new designer outfits on there. We're gonna make little ornaments and shit like that and clothing ornaments and shit, the new trend. You ain't just going to buy clothes. You going to buy things that specifically could go on clothes. If you got like a polar, like a shirt with a collar on it, and like let's say if it got one of them pockets, we got some designs you could wear for a pocket thingy and the collar thing. You know what I'm saying? Make the hoes get creative and shit. Like make this little design zigzag that a person could put underneath the collar, and then put something right here that they go. Oh, I'm saying some cold shit. Everybody new way to dress. Oh, I'm saying. Already. Nobody got to worry about nothing. Other than that, bitch, we going on a coffee date. You talking about anything else, bitch. If you don't like a coffee date, you don't get this dick in your mouth. That's pretty much it. I don't give a fuck about nothing else, bitch. You trying to own a coffee business? Or what? You know what I'm saying? Trying to own a coffee business or what? You know what I'm saying? Don't go no further than that. We 12 minutes in. Yeah, we 14 minutes. Let's get in. We're going in the Matrix. You got to understand what esoteric currency is. You got to understand what these things mean from a legitimate perspective and stuff, where you can put it in a logical bank of your brain, and it's no longer in the right brain root chakra pseudo part. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, you know what I'm saying? Get your shit right and start practicing this in reality and be like, oh, that's true. Just like got just the flower bucket hat. The flower bucket hat is symbolized as goddamn it, planting good seeds that only God, you got to be in that spiritual space. And then when you emanate an awareness of thought, if you in that spiritual space with the holy ones, that's a God seed. You know what I'm saying? Think about somebody who be around you, that spirit inside of them start creating a thought and a feeling. Now it's inside of their body, then they start to act a certain way. It might be a way you like, this person need a straight jacket or retarded. You know they was nowhere near God. You know they was nowhere near the Great Spirit. So it says you got to start having tracking systems right there. You know this person's actions ain't attractive. Something you want to detract away from. Separate away. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to make you want to get closer. And so you got to start thinking. Y'all don't think enough. Start in the spirit world. And this gonna help you build your goddamn esoteric currency so you can start to get what it actually means, because that's what we gotta break it down. So look, this is like the seed, right, that plant beautiful goddamn things like roses and stuff like that. So even if you on some goddamn concrete, whatever idea you coming around with the goddamn flower bucket hat, you can make that land gold. You make anything gold. You know what I'm saying? You could be at a house party. You just planted a seed of that house party, the best house party everybody ever went to. And you on somebody else's auntie lawn and stuff like that. But I'm just using that as an example. Like, this is what it means. Wherever you go, you create beautiful new life. You know what I'm saying? You create beautiful, attractive new life and stuff like that. And everybody be like, oh, what's that? What's that? The men and the women with the pretty hats. You know what I'm saying? Then for the most part, like, we get to get little fashions too. You know what I'm saying? Might get the dandelion flower hats. You know what I'm saying? The star flower hats. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like, it's all kind of shit. The rose flower hats, all kind of different, because different fashions, different stuff. When everything get chalked up to each 50 state. You know what I'm saying? Get your T-Steam game up. You might start thinking like me. You might start thinking like me. I said, because a lot of y'all be in y'all little energies like, oh, I don't know what this means. Oh, a flower hat, that's not manly or something like that. Bitch, this is how natives think, bitch. The flower is closest to life. You know what I'm saying? That's why your ass retarded now and shit like that. The closest thing to a flower in your head is a ninja star rim you just put on your damn car just to think you about to get your dick wet. That's the closest thing to a flower in your head. Like, you're retarded as shit. Got that metal plate head. I say goddamn metal plate, goddamn surgery metal head and shit all other than that. You about as dumb as a doorknob. Nobody want to hear the shit that's coming out your mouth and shit like that. Go play football. Shut up. No, I was like, go put a kneecap on. Other than that, go put an elbow pad on. Other than that, all you good for? You ain't good for shit when it come through to your chakra wheel. I mean, you ain't shit in that area. You ain't shit in that area when it comes to the throat chakra wheel spinning. You gonna forget it. Go back to the root. Say go play football. Other than that, get your T-Steam game. Get your T-Steam game. I'm saying, now look, check this out. When it comes to spiritual esoteric currency and things of that nature, right? Now, your esoteric currency automatically builds culture. So that's something you ain't even got to worry about. When you get more invested in that back pocket of your energy, God comes straight to you. Because whatever that you start to do and built up as a physical practice automatically becomes a culture, even if you're not looking at it. See, a lot of times before it even becomes a multitude and you can look at it like a culture, it already gets soaked up. You got them family members, friends, associates, co-workers, demons in the world that sit there and look at it and then boom, soak it all up. Then before you even know what you had and what God gave you, it got taken away. And before you know it, you somewhere in another area, not ever know what you had until it's on commercials somewhere, until it's in a movie somewhere. To you homegirl who made the Matrix or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you start like playing knock, who's there? And then we got to go make sure you get you some prescription goddamn contact lenses. You know, make sure the logos on it is question marks. We got to make sure we with you this time. I said, I make sure we with you. Don't put on that. Make sure we with you this time. Central flow down. You need a tribe. You need family. You need culture. That's how they did us. Catawba wasn't just a tribe, no, Esau. It was the Esau tribe mixed with a whole bunch of other tribes and things of that nature that they just, and then whoever was all civilized, then boom, that y'all could be this if y'all part of this river right here, and we gonna call y'all Catawba. That's it though, but it was just a whole bunch of tribes in that area. In the South Carolina, anytime they start getting names on it and shit, we already civilized. All the way down to the TP. Don't ever get lost into history about TPs and stuff like that. No, we had wooden houses, low houses, stuff. By the time we get to TPs and stuff, motherfuckers already civilized. I said, got treated like animals. I said TP itself was just something in the front lawn or something, or a hunting ground or something. It wasn't nothing we lived in. Until we got damn civilized. I said, that's about it. Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy, ancestors, protect me. Now, look, check this out, right? So your esoteric currency automatically builds culture, right? But so you don't necessarily have to worry about culture right now. See, a lot of times on your small macro scale, you don't even got a purpose at the moment. So a lot of times y'all still trying to find that. And that leads you into being distracted in the meantime. And, you know, that's when you having a whole bunch of frustrations you might build up in the meantime that lead into distractions so much you can't even get back to a purpose. Because now the whole things you was doing was creating phases or goddamn fulfillings or asking for shit that you wish you didn't ask for. And then for the most part, now you got a whole bunch of stain on you and stuff like that. It's almost like fucking somebody you wish you didn't fuck. And then for the most part, that person might got a certain name in your environment. And now you guilty by association in some way, shape, or form. Now, your only way to feel comfortable about something is trying to act like nothing happened or something like that. But at some point, you know what I'm saying, you know that attaching yourself to that person fucked up any type of future situation that you can have in that area, or however the case may be. So you got to keep that in mind too. And I'm just using that as an example of how this play out on a mass scale. Ooh, shit, pardon me, y'all. I'm sorry. Just about to get your T-Steam game up and stuff. Get your T-Steam game up. Pardon me, y'all. Y'all know I got, you know, I ain't got nothing. I've been perfect. All them times I've been saying whatever I had, I was lying. All right, but yeah, so yeah, I got to keep that in mind too. When it comes to paying attention to your own back pocket energy and yourself and your shadow work first. So when you get into that healthy space, you automatically going to start to pay attention to people who did that same thing for themselves. Because the people you start to pay attention to, like, oh, this look like something I could be a part of, or something that I could be assistant to, or I got the product for. Whatever you was doing to build that back pocket energy up automatically make you focus on individuals who probably doing the same thing you doing on their own time for you to even be paying attention to them, other than you paying attention to them before when you was distracted with other things. So it's always important for you to build back pocket energy up first and pay more attention to yourself. Even when you start to feel that energy of not being with the crowd or not keeping up with the Joneses or feeling uncomfortable or vulnerable because you're not doing what everybody doing that you're already familiar with, yet you know you got this thing that you need to develop that it might take a little separating of timing from them and things of that nature. But you know, you might start to feel that energy of being uncool. You might start to feel that energy of, oh, I'm not accepted or something like that if I'm not doing these things, or they're going to look at me like a way that I don't want to be looked at. That might be a synthetic thought that everybody got off Walt Disney. So you got to be careful. Spend that little time, regardless of whatever small little world you in, because you're going to be doing some expansion and contraction. And you want to expand more, not spend more percentage level in contraction, aka going back to the energies that make you feel like you're safe, and not being in more percentage scale of energies that you can expand and develop some creativity that eventually you'll start to see you plant the seed for other individuals who want to do that very same thing that you would have thought that they would have seen as uncool. But for the most part, when you start to do that, you made something cool. But if you don't care about your spirit that way, you know you ain't a powerful spirit. You're a small spirit. When you're a big spirit, these is challenges or things that become non-challenging challenges that other spirits that need to go through these type of situations could look at you as an example of inspiration and be like, oh, whatever that they're making look easy, I made it look like it's a problem and it's bigger than what it actually is. And anytime you allow a spirit to look at you from a distance, they also don't have no animosity from you when they up close. I mean, they also don't have no animosity for you when they up close. Because anytime you put a spirit in a position where you put them on to something that they know that they were supposed to have been on, no matter if they play stupid in front of you or not, animosity start to build from that, because all spirits take responsibility of feeling like that they're supposed to expand for themselves. And when another spirit expanded a spirit and it's actually expanding, not a form of contraction like a lie or manipulation, it's an actual thing that it's inevitable And you know all spirits are supposed to be having responsibility to get to that space for themselves also. Anytime you put another spirit in that position when they don't mean to, I mean, when you put them in it before they put themselves in that position in themselves, because every spirit be knowing that when they be doing wrong shit, know they be in distractions, even if they're confused. And then they have to go through a few letdowns to realize what you were saying was right. It don't matter how much good advice that you had, they're still trying to prove you wrong due to the fact of you put them in an expansion position before they was able to take responsibility to put themselves in that position. And that's a weird, tricky game that if you're wise and you've been there for a while, you have to treat that kind of power that you have with good, like, responsibility. Because it's almost like another concept and another layer of taking a fish out the water too early and shit like that. And you, once you know better, you got to do better. And you always are able to go into greater forms, right? Even if you come back and have to implode a form, you have greater comprehension to how to raise other spirits up before they can stop themselves in a role from doing it, see when other people is doing it, be the example for other people that was doing it to them. And then for the most part, is that each one teach one, trickle down circumstance. So we all could evolve into this new, because it's always teamwork makes the dream work. You know, one spirit can't just become an atmosphere itself. It needs the others, but it can stay in that realm. But that realm itself always duplicate back here. So based upon the time cycles, the spirits who've been doing that the most is the ones who got the comprehension to come back into implode it to reach everybody up to make this new world that the ones who already been doing this already be trying to engineer and shit like that for us to have a world in the first place. Get your T-Steam game up. Shit. Because we don't want to create no world where there's no natural nature we take from to replenish our natural nature body. Creating a world that got synthetic things that mimic that. Remember, that synthetic thing couldn't even be created without the real thing being plucked from to take it. So the lesser that on a percentage scale that the real natural thing get plucked from to replace with the synthetic thing, there is no world that the synthetic thing can grow on its own. So it'll just be a version where the synthetic thing fade away when the body expire and a person die. But the mind state that a person create might be foggy and heavy and still think that it's a synthetic thing running, where in all actuality, they separated themselves from the physical world and went straight to the exit. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever world that is getting ready to go to spirit evaporation and shit. Because there's no stimuli of feelings to even have anything. A like, a hate, anything. It's almost just nothing. Nothing the synthetic way. So it's just nothing, not no thing. You want to stay in the presence of no thing. So you can become many things within the atmosphere, which is all there is. And it's up to us to make it. You become nothing. It's a synthetic, over-exaggerated, filter through a left brain concept of it, where you use your mind to pluck from what make the right brain and the left brain, the equilibrium, and then you use the separation of the right brain that becomes first, and then take the synthetic that after already become the left brain externally, a physical version of it, and then take that and then make another representation without the emotion in it and without understanding the practice of how it's developed in the first place. And then for the most part, that's like losing the process of how you got here in the first place with that mechanism. Losing the process of how you became aware in the first time. That process. Like, so you start losing processes, giving more credence to another process that come after the processes that made it and stuff like that. So then when that process fade away on its natural course, expiration, there is no other beginning life deterioration left process. It's just the deterioration that thought it was a birth. And then it went through to death, and then there's nothing else to attach to anymore. So for the most part, that's another form of spiritual evaporation. So you got to keep that in mind also. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know who leaving goddammit stupid ass comments and stuff like that. Don't leave no stupid ass comments. Yeah, I might start getting into blocking. Get back into blocking. I'm saying, because I shouldn't even look at the comments and stuff like that. But because it's really just letting everybody know what's going on. That's why I left the comments open anyway. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in their right mind in their regular life watch. Y'all need to go into that. All right, but look, like I said, so your esoteric currency automatically builds culture. So because it's pretty much how you and others do things. It's pretty much how you and others do things. So if it's positive and attractive, others would join and support, no questions asked. If it's negative, false, or a lie, others will always second question it eventually. So besides besides the what, how you do things matters in the end. Besides the what, how you do things matters in the end. So always remember that. Besides the what, how you do things matters in the end. And then it really matters in the beginning and the middle. You know what I'm saying? Because no one really gets far and things of that nature. So always, it really don't, no one get away with shit. What you talking about? No one in their personal life get away with shit. Now, when it comes to your culture in reality is the only thing that can be sold. Put that in your mind for a second. Because y'all might get lost in the synthetic world and start coming up with a whole bunch of other shit, and you're going to be wrong. Your culture in reality is the only thing that can be sold, besides the synthetic concept that the land can be. Peep game. Really, the things on the land, including the people brains, is the only thing being sold, because it takes a group of brains. Ooh, shit. It takes a group of brains, right? Because it still ain't going down yet. It takes a group of brains to create something interesting mentally and physically. For an example, ain't nobody even harvesting no goddamn corn, bean, and squash anymore. But yet it became an idea for cornflakes. It became an idea for cornbread. It became an idea for a whole lot of things of that nature, right? And you can still get corn in the store being manufactured and shit like that. A lot of it may not grow in the places it used to grow and shit, but at the same time, it just helps you understand that without the people putting that together, it wouldn't be no people looking at it as attractive enough to take some from it, and then once that drain, create other synthetic versions of it and things of that nature. So you see what I'm saying? So you got to put yourself in that perspective of understanding that it takes a group of brains to create something interesting mentally and physically, or it's just a vacant land. A vacant land ain't shit, especially if ain't nothing growing on it. And if something growing on it, once that gets sold up, okay, what's next? It's just a vacant land. So at some point, it needs somebody to bring somebody to the land. It needs somebody to bring somebody to the party in some way, shape, or form. And then whoever creates the best atmosphere becomes the best environment. That makes us want to go to that skating ring other than another one. Now, now to tell how rich your spirit is to see how many ideas you could come up with. And don't just sit in one space and be like, let me see how many ideas I come up with. That's dumb. You know how you go throughout your day and how that multitude and fill up and what you need to drain. So that's everybody's personal type of circumstance. But for the most part, you will know based upon how you express yourself in your actions and how to counterpartmentalize that. But how to tell you how rich your spirit is almost like, having good orator skills also. It ain't all about this talking, but how you present yourself. Like when you have a certain purpose and you got a whole bunch of different angles to still attack the same purpose, right? Whole bunch of different subject matters to attack the same purpose, to reach the same goal, to have the same outcome. Right? So you can reach many walks of life, many walks of backgrounds and things of that nature to be able to reach a singular goal that all spirits is going in just in their own way, that you skip that process of having to filter through because you're more spiritual. You're more in the holy layers. So you don't have to filter through the day-to-day daily breads and trials and tribulations that an individual is going through to be able to give them that gift, to show them what direction to go into to get up out of that. And a lot of times when a person don't have that gift, it's almost like this quality of a person who just got out of prison and a person who a preacher or a person who rich trying to tell them something what to do right or whatever the case may be. A person who just got out of prison gonna be like, you ain't just went through what I went through, right? But when you spiritual, you're able to come through all layers, no matter if you went through the same thing a person went through or not. You're tapping into the spiritual realm where we all at, where we all connected, and where you're only separated through your mind, the Charlotte web, and then your body, how you're planted out through the physical. And then for the most part, a person, that's how you skip the whole process. And then a person would still even be able to look at you before someone else and still don't have that kind of conversation with you. So it ain't the what, it's the how. So you could be two individuals that didn't serve the same prison time as this person, but he'd rather listen to you than listen to the other person, that he could still kind of justify the same kind of conversation. Y'all ain't been through what I've been through or whatever the case may be, so y'all can't tell that. He won't have that with you. He has something else that he probably can't explain it, and you're supposed to be that medicine man or that medicine woman that even if you want to, you will probably be able to logically explain it to him why he see you that way, and give him another gift so he could be seen that way amongst his people on his scale of where he at, that can help other people that may be beneath him on that scale and that pattern and things of that nature. Each one teach one. You see what I'm saying? So for the most part, that's how you tell if you're how rich your spirit is to see how many ideas you could come up with, because the bigger your spirit is, the more you can fulfill it in with your space, with the more you can fill in your space with thoughts and feelings and more creative objective perceptions and projections, right? So the bigger you allow your spirit to expand and contract. Now look at it like this: when you create a mentality, right, that's going to be the only representation to know what you're doing when you separate yourself from other spirits, and to know what space you in with a whole bunch of other spirits. Your spirit is just your individual soul, and then we all got an individual soul. So spirit just a multiple term for it, for multiple feminine, masculine, singular soul. But if you don't like these terms, we all got our space. Now you might be in a space with a collection of other spaces, right? And then y'all got a similar idea, and then this idea might have you in a situation where you just try to uphold those, or this idea itself may have a whole bunch of challenging or competition in it, but for the most part it's just you fulfilling in your space so you can know where you at spiritually and why you got those type of thoughts and feelings, and you may have some similar thoughts and feelings than others. Now if you small, you're going to be into more competing and wanting to do something that's safe. So you're going to be in a space where you created thoughts that's similar to another thought that may be lazy. It ain't spark wise. So many thoughts that came together, and there's another spirit or group of spirits that sparked that thought off already, that made it safe first, or made it look normal first, or made it look successful, and whatever y'all small-minded and small spirits inside of those minds have duplicated it for that to be something to be. You know what I'm saying? So it might even got a lot of manipulation in there, or shortcuts to try to get it, and things of that nature, and a lot of advice. So when you in that spiritual space, this lets you know you a small spirit, right? So you small. But when you a big spirit, right, you can create a lot of thoughts, and you don't need a lot of assistance, and you only want to be around other spirits that got a lot of thoughts too. Them going to be the only spirits you want to match assistance with, who match your same size. So when your spirit have expanded and contracted, when you create an awareness, a mind, it contracts. It's inside of something. Then when you expand, you get outside of it and create the same situation how you created that, but it's just bigger than that one. But sometimes you be needing that first one as a stepping stool. So you could use that next one as an add-on, or get into a transition where you're separating that one, and that one could become the previous one. So this is talking about expansion. And now as your spirit gets bigger, mind states play out like a form you get inside of. So it's information. And when you want to stay in one kind of form and uphold it, that's what make your spirit small. And then you will die then in a streak in spirit evaporation and get up out of here. If you get into this and start to expand it more on the percentage scale with the expansion and contraction, you don't just want to stay in one mind state. This is why everything you inside of has a pulse. This means you're pushing the limits of these thoughts and these feelings, and when it condense and become your adrenaline, you took a lot of actions to expand something you was confined in and probably smothered and stuck in, that you didn't want to be stuck in no more. So it's the physical representation of you wanting to express spiritual freedom. But when you do that a lot, depending on where you go, you're going to go through a lot of birth, lives, and deaths, right? Hopefully not physically, but this is the mechanism transition. And then for the most part, when you're doing that, you're able to develop more expansion percentage scale qualities than contraction ones. So when you're getting out of this mind and body and be able to make a new one, right, you're able, even if you come back in organ implosion, or you're working on expanding the world for everybody else can get close to that, so it still be an organ implosion, because we all come back on a cycle, right? You're able to have that comprehension on the many new forms that you're going to constantly need help with. So it could be a teamwork makes the dream work, and it becomes that world, but it has to be the right way. So you the spirit, you know the right way with it, because you always with the holy ones. Everybody don't be with the holy ones. You know what I'm saying? So when we craft an atmosphere and the environment, you gotta look at it like that. And it's a teamwork makes the dream work thing. So when people stay imploded, organ implosions, you got organ evaporation, and then organ implosion is something just going down, and then until spirits wake up. And then a lot of times before it go, the spirits that got grace, they experience the time that the spirits come and do the organ implosion on a macro scale, like angels like me and stuff like that, where it give y'all this new awareness, aka new atmosphere, so you can start doing it within your environment, aka where you at now. So your transition is is getting closer to the holy ones, but you always in this cycle that no one can escape from, the equilibrium, the mechanism, but you're doing the right participation. And then you're not going in your way out of here or being here where there's only going to be one tree left in some way, shape, or form. That ain't got nothing to do with technology or man or whatever the case may be. Just the way y'all lack of thoughts, lack of feeling, creativity, and attraction is going to become lack of nature, how we getting into it right now. Remind you, technology, we might use it to do things, but that don't necessarily have anything to do with the food being deserted, the trees being deserted. That's as actual men with axes or actual men harvesting everything and putting it on the shelf and stuff like that. And then that's technology. But the actual things that keep us running every day has nothing to do with technology. It's just what people do. It ain't the what we do, it's the how we do it. And sometimes it just be done wrong. You know what I'm saying? But we can use technology for anything. It ain't what we do, it's how we do it. Now, lack of creativity means your spirit, aka your soul, is a very small size. So by lack of expanding, like I was just breaking down, lack of expanding out of thoughts and feelings and actions that represent safety, victimhood, laziness, or being spoiled within something, or just plain stubborn to the fact of the matter, and you became that way, being in a negative space, aka imploding and contracting. Spirits without proper balance, with expansion and externalizing energies, with true moral without shame behind it. So that's when you go a lot of times on the early stage of that too. So this is things that y'all want to necessarily try to build up, so you can start understanding, like, all right, this is what I could do, and this look like it can support this, that, and the third. Whether you're a female and you starting and you trying to see what kind of thing you can produce that look like it could be supportive for women and men being in the type of same situation, seeing what you could produce that look like it could be productive both for men, and a foundation for women could model it in some way, shape, or form. And when I say model, I'm going beyond clothes and things of that nature. That goes for business, in all type of fashions and shit like that. And for the most part, this is how y'all start using y'all spiritual practice. And then that takes us to the early live stream I was breaking down earlier, talking about making the currency, the RNC, resource and currency, and things of that nature, and making that a fort, and making that one of the first forts and things of that nature. And the first fort could be online. So for the most part, we get online and have a private type of chat, and we sit there and decide the symbols, the numbering, and the initiation of filtering out when we start to broadcast it and stuff like that, and then utilize all the workings and stuff like that. But these is what those things need to be about. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to trickle down to the esoteric currency also. But we have to build value behind the esoteric currency. So building value behind the esoteric currency is who's the most creative, whatever you do. So that's going to be getting the most attention based upon it ain't the what. We're doing the same thing everybody else is doing, but how you do it is going to be unique. And we need to make this esoteric banking system start to value our intellectual property and uniqueness. So the more we even still using the regular currency, we're building up the energy of the new currency. So when we get in a sweet spot, we can start to exercise it. And then once we start to exercise it, it becomes a type of interest, a class of interest, where there's certain products only people want that you only could get with certain currency though, and things of that nature. And then if other people want to play stupid, then for the most part, for your product to actually be worthwhile, you got to have a culture behind it that's worthwhile. And if you got a negative culture, it's just as good as your product being negative. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, your product got to be creative. If something creative, it's inevitable. I don't give a fuck. Here's the thing. See, this ain't something that can even be challenged, because let's say a currency does come, but someone with another currency, you might got to go to Japan. Let's use this as an example. A USA currency, but someone not with the tribe, right? Or not with the new formation, right? However it costs in America, okay, exchange the money. All right, whatever, how much currency it take for this to filter through back to U.S. currency to buy that object, not a problem. That's what the machine's for. You know what I'm saying? Not a problem. So for things like this not to get out of hand, you got to be part of an enlightenment crew. You can't just be part of someone who think this is a trend and everybody trying to do this. No, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. Y'all ain't about to take my shit and try to be segregated or whatever the case may be. This is a collection that I'm presenting. Not, oh, this sounds like a good idea. Let's just all start talking. Like, no. It's either we doing it or not. Not, no, we about to do this in our little gangs and pockets. No, that doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work that way. We have to include the white man, everything. You just can't just be doing shit in their own pocket. That don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be some real established, make sensible stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because really, you have to understand the product is most important. If you can make some cold ass shit out of grass and tree leaves, you see what I'm saying? You know things is weird if somebody try to stop you from that. So, but you know you cold and creative as hell if you can actually make that work and sell a cold ass goddammit shirt out of grass pellets and you know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta get in that space. That's a whole new thing right there. That's a whole new thing. Ain't no examples for that. It's up to you now. It's almost I'm putting everybody in a position like where everybody was supposed to be at, and it's up to us to make a language. We back to that. I said we back to that. What you know how to do. You can't just be up here talking stupid anymore. Know what I'm saying? Y'all conservatives? All right, let me see it then. You know what I'm saying? Let me see it then. Conservatives start with a C. Let's see how creative you is. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how creative that you could do something and it don't gotta look like a scam. Cause now that's the behind the energy. It ain't what we do, is how we do it. Something could still look like a scam, but something could look genuine. A person can have some terrible toilet paper, a person can have the material of Charmin. But that energy behind it, that's all that matters right now in this new shift. A person will buy the terrible toilet paper if it's part of something that look more meaningful. That's how cold it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Look, you can look at it just as simple as like a native, right? Look at it like me. Yeah, that's Charmin, cool, but supporting this stupid toilet paper, right? I'm a part of this. This actually support me and them for 7 generations down the line. Shit, so much money, why we can't get the same material as Charmin after a while? See what I'm saying? You see how cold that is? You see how cold that is? Y'all scared to start from the bottom. Y'all scared to start from the bottom. Y'all lucky this ain't 300 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have been with my backyard and took all the tree leaves and created some type of glue and be like, this the next toilet paper. Shit, I would have been the first. I said real cold. Even if it was some toilet paper back in the day that we thought was good, but it was cheap compared to how we got it now. Just like how we could watch Star Wars then and then watch it now and be like, oh, that's cheap CGI. So at that time, it don't change. I would have been that person. You know what I'm saying? Toilet paper would have been the best thing, but it was still trash. I would have made some cold ass glue with the goddamn some way that the dirt with mud glue, how we used to make the houses and stuff, and put it with the goddamn leaves and shit and the grass and making some form of those shit, man. Trade route would have been booming. Trade route would have been booming. Nice ritual and prayer over that motherfucker and shit like that and shit. Campfire. Oh, yeah. Whole world saying how. Saying whole world coming over here like, damn, what is these? I was saying, goddamn it, the creation of toilet paper and shit, new toilet paper and shit, where it's from nature though. So it ain't what we do, is how we do it. We got rich off the goddamn land, and we ain't even. That's good technology and shit. Good technology. Real good technology. It's just females lazy nowadays, because that would have been for the chiefest and the young little girls. You know what I'm saying? That's what they would have been busy with all day. Whole little tribe making millions from countries, other countries coming over here and shit. Making millions. You know what I'm saying? Shit, all the men might go out and do shit. We'll go out and goddamn it, take all the goddamn leaves and shit like that, hunt that motherfucker shit, if you want to call it that, and y'all put it all together. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta peep game. That's how that, and in all actuality, before anybody got colonized. That's what everybody did around the world. I'm pretty sure that's what they did in goddamn it, Nigeria. So I'm pretty sure that's what they did in goddamn India. I'm pretty sure that's what they did in Africa. Just everybody had things different. You know what I'm saying? In Poland, grapes, oranges, and shit. Everybody has something different and shit like that. But you know, they'll like people talking like this and shit like that. I know I got probably a lot of retarded people in my goddamn chat. I shouldn't. I didn't look. But when I said that, I almost looked. It's real shit. Because I need you to know right now, any new retarded names, I don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? Anybody talking stupid, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I would say that right now. I already know what it's about. You're bored. No one in real life does that. You know what I'm saying? So you show your own hand. You know what I'm saying? And trust and believe, we don't care that you don't care. I don't care that you don't care. If that's what y'all mean. But in reality, let's understand this. It's online. It's a computer. You know what I'm saying? It's YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So don't show your hand too much where you're starting to show regular people that you're more mentally ill, like you're more lost in the lost world, like you're more synthetic, like you take online more serious than actual people. And please don't be a person that's in control, trying to control real people, and you're lost in a synthetic brain. So please, everybody come back down to earth a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think you somebody you not because you read a lot of books. Please. You know, so we need everybody to have common sense. Everybody to have common sense. You know what I'm saying? Common sense. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Because you'll have people on here whose jobs is to be online, and everybody that they watch online, since it's their job, they self-reflect. They think people get online, and then that's people's life when they get online. Like, it's upset. So then they start making up all their concepts off of what they hear people say when people get online. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like retarded. Like, it'd be retarded. It don't make sense. So I guess they be in a comfortable position in their mind and think, oh, this is a new thing. We can just flood people's chat and everybody chat and troll and this, that, and third. But the things that take in real life for a person to get online takes a bunch of other things that don't come with. So when other people get online and then they come with that energy, it makes it obvious. It's like, oh, okay, this is online shit. So it just makes people, friends and family and even content creators want to sit back and listen real good when the news start talking and shit like that, because they just tell on themselves. Like, it'll just be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Just be stupid. So at some point, and then we can get into extreme details on that. But I ain't everybody's drunk ass auntie, and everybody don't want to be content creators and don't want them opinions voiced. But at the same time, it'd be weird. You know what I'm saying? It'd be stupid. So people need more common sense before they start doing stuff that no one gives a fuck in real life. So why present it to people to make it a focus? Like that's my thing about it. If you're gonna be an adult spirit, be an adult. If something is already a well-oiled running machine, why put it in front of a bunch of stupid ass people faces? That's dumb. So you can't, let's say if you want to make a whole bunch of fake ass tarot card readers and shit like that. Why throw it in people's faces to the point that no one gives a fuck about that shit no more as soon as they see an eyeball or something like that? Or as soon as they see a sword or something like that. Like, why? It's like bad business because of boredness. Instead of sitting back wanting to make money or make things fruitful and make other people participate, you want to make it like it's some enemy shit and just put it in people's faces to make people aunties and dumb people into shit now. Like, it's like, you see what I'm saying? It's like, it's dumb. It's reverse on yourself, where it just end up being you talking to yourself. You're not necessarily reaching the mark of influencing others how it's supposed to be. However y'all start, I don't know, or you're just doing it for no reason and think it's a game. I don't get it. It's retarded though. It's not adult like. It's childish. And I don't deal with such stupid things. I know how to do that in the mind. I don't gotta play no games. I do that shit in the mind. But yeah, y'all said, but when we start talking about good qualities and good things to plant and stuff like that, you put yourself into a situation where you understand a certain energy, and then it puts you in a creative space. It don't put you in no space like, oh, I should be a part of it. It puts you in some space like, oh, I can add on to that. It doesn't have to be a dandelion. I could be this. So I could be a violet. It doesn't have to be a violet. I could be this. So I could be a citrine, whatever that. I forgot what the plants was called. Right. So there's some add-on energy. There ain't no take energy. There ain't no, oh, I lack creativity, so I gotta take energy and something like whatever the case may be, because that's retarded. You want to make sure everybody be in a position that they sparking their own juice. You know what I'm saying? You bring somebody to the water, you want to make sure you teach them how to drink for their goddamn selves. You don't want to create a whole bunch of situations of, oh, this the water. I don't know if we could drink. What kind of shit is that? It's retarded. You know what I'm saying? That's like retarded and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get into some adult spirit shit and things of that nature, because once motherfuckers don't know how to drink, it's going to lead into feed me, I need liberation, crying and shit like that. God damn it, make a cup. You know what I'm saying? So feed me, crying and shit, because they need something to go buy some Jordans, where they could be like right here and they at the water. Oh, people like Jordans, and then they can know how to drink for themselves. Oh, I know how to make silhouettes. The end. Anybody in the chat or whatever like that ain't talking about what the fuck I'm talking about. You sound looking stupid and obvious and make it weird. You know what I'm saying? Anybody with common sense, even though how we already do. Let me stop leaving comments in this watch and connect in the other way and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, don't be retarded. Anybody in real life, if we were sitting around at the motherfucking dice game right now, what the fuck I'm talking about, motherfuckers adding on and having common sense. Ain't nobody bringing up no stupid ass dumb shit and leaving emojis and shit. Grow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like retarded. Or get offline for a while, have some real life experiences, and then you'll realize why people ain't reacting to shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody reacting to shit going on in the world, none of that shit, because this bullshit. I'm saying real shit. You gotta build your flavor up, build some creativity, and build some knowledge. You know, just get you some knowledge. You must be in some old and outdated shifts and knowledges and shit like that. You need some advice, need some assistance and shit. Well, pay me then. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be stealing in secret. Pay motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be stealing in secret. You know what I'm saying? Just watching and shit in secret and shit like that. Pay motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You damn sure can't do it yourself. Because if I couldn't do something myself, I'd be scouting online all day. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't know nothing. I wouldn't be talking to no animals. I wouldn't be having these good ideas I have, and I wouldn't be attracting motherfuckers to sit and listen to it and say stupid shit still. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I know I'm in a better position. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Ain't nobody about to create nothing synthetic to make it seem like they over me. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's what people got to create. You got to create synthetic shit. You gotta create circumstances. I'm Planet Fitness 24/7. I got 1,000 rims. You know what I'm saying? I'm part of some goddamn family that's rich, billions and trillions of dollars. Man, that don't mean shit in my brain. And that don't mean shit to God either. You gonna be saying that until you die to claim that you better than somebody having that shit. And I bet you goddamn crusty crab in the waistline. So I could give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nobody ever gonna tell me they rich about nothing. This is a fucking asshole. I said real shit, a fucking asshole. That don't make nothing in my brain. A person flashing around something, having a damn money, and who don't got that? Anybody sitting around flashing motherfucking money ears, what they call that, money phones, or flaunting they position in they life, I guarantee I could punch them in the nuts. I guarantee it ain't one person on earth that can sit up here and look me face to face in my motherfucking eyes, and you get ready to sit here and tell me you are better or you richer spiritually than me, you better than me about something. You ain't no man. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you got on some loafers right now with damn church socks. Shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck who you is. You won't be able to do shit. You talk stupid. It don't matter who you is, what position you is. Your dick little, and the highest far as it can go is blowing something up. Other than that, I don't care if you urban, suburban, whatever the fuck you into. You ain't shit to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't, just get that straight. I don't give a fuck about people like that. Let's get that straight and clear. Like, people are retarded. Humans is retarded. Don't use nothing to make yourself think you better than nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what retards. I don't give a fuck where you from. I'm Jamaican. I didn't say look at my blazer. Who gives a fuck? You ain't shit. You ain't got shit worth coming out your mouth. You accept that as a blessing and shut the fuck up. Shut up, bitch. And better than that. Get the flaunt nothing in front of me. Not no position you in from some legacy. Not no money you got because somebody created a program around it. Not no place you from. Not no skin wrapped around your fucking bones. You ain't shit when it comes to the spiritual world. You damn sure ain't never going to be able to prove nothing to me. Don't try. No, I said don't try. You ain't going to be able to prove shit to me. Don't try. That shit is retarded. All y'all human thoughts are retarded. You waste your time. I don't know why y'all waste your time with lies. Lies. All y'all lie to yourselves. So all them Jordans don't make you shit. So all them rims don't make you shit. All them technologies don't make you shit. And if you in a position that you can kind of give advice on how the new Apple phone gonna be, you ain't shit. But damn Pee Wee Herman a fucking pervert who can try to do psyops. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? You got to start looking at shit in reality. That's as far as my brain go. I don't want nobody ever thinking otherwise. It ain't shit in this world somebody can prove to me that there's somebody. Saying you ain't shit to God. The fuck? Y'all gonna be thinking hard, trying real hard to do some synthetic shit to get in that type of mind frame. Y'all gonna be wasting y'all fucking time and getting yourselves right up out of here. Your damn self. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, yay. We're talking about real spiritual shit and real adults and shit like that. We do what gods do and shit like that. Create atmospheres and environments and shit. Not no shit coping energy that y'all be down here doing as fucking humans. All shit y'all, that's coping shit. Y'all down here coping because y'all got small dicks. No, so y'all down here coping because y'all got goddamn size 17 feet and you trying to wear Princess Diana goddamn stilettos and shit like that, and you start to realize your toes can't fit that bitch. I said that's what the fuck y'all complaining about down there. Y'all paying for shit to stretch y'all kneecaps out and things of that nature like Batman Kivo. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. Don't make that nothing else. That's how I look at statues. That's how I look at anybody trying to sit in some luxuries, drive around, try to be somebody, try to talk, fake orator skills. Shut the fuck. Shut up, bitch. Put her in that little wet cotton ball knuckle cap right now. I see it. I see it. You couldn't sell shit if you ain't had nobody behind it. You be able to sell shit. Oh, say real shit. Gotta keep that shit 100. Start comparing and contrasting. Even if y'all getting hated on, if you getting hated on right now, a person wouldn't even be able to hate on you if they wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So you somewhere getting looked at, you got light bulbs on you like, damn, this is some creative shit. Somebody got the nerve to hate. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. You know that come from jealousy gods and shit like that. Christianity Bibles and shit. Anytime you see some type of jealousy, some type of hate, that's Christianity. That person got Christianity on their brain. Never forget that. People with other languages and other spiritual systems and shit, and especially ones that ain't plagiarizing shit, ain't got no jealousy in it. Ain't got no war, ain't got no jealousy in none of it. So you know that come from small dick energy. I lack something energy. I'm deserted energy. Yeah, I said that come from some weakling energy. Nobody got time for all that. So I got to overcompensate. Oh, I got a big sword though or something like that. I got a big ram. Saying some Speedy Gonzalez retarded shit. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. So doesn't really give a fuck about that shit. Like that shit don't have nothing to do. I don't remember the sun ever doing that. I don't remember the moon. I don't remember a tree doing that. I don't remember shit. Not even lions in the jungle doing that. Says I damn sure don't give a fuck about no humans doing that. I damn sure don't give a fuck about no humans doing that. Shit ain't got shit to do with life. I mean, people lost in their heads. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I mean, you ain't lost in your head. You see shit like me. Saying y'all go ahead and get cleared out and stuff like that, all that fogginess, and get pure through the water. You know the spirit is born through the water. Not nobody plagiarizing it. The spirit actually born through the water. What do that actually mean? You born through pure emotions. Not shit like that. You ain't got no alternative motive emotions. You know what I'm saying? Negative emotions. I need to hide this emotion. I have some tainted emotion. Let God see that shit. Saying every day, you ain't even gotta die. You be going through shit to realize that you ain't got pure water. Your spirit ain't born through no goddamn water. You out here reading a book to try to figure it out logically while your spirit's still in dirty, toxic ass water and shit like that. You ain't got no fucking God. So fuck God you got. Some great spirit you got and shit like that. You better take something from the dirt. You better take something from your next door neighbor. You ain't got no butter. Go get something from your next door neighbor. Saying you ain't shit. Say hopefully you don't take all the butter out your next door neighbor refrigerator and then come up with a whole price and you selling a stick of butter for $100 back to your neighbor too. Almost like we remix that with culture. Oh, y'all ain't shit down here. Goddamn nigga. That's kind of what I look at Jordans in a Japan store and shit like that. And shit, I thought Jordan was goddamn some American culture and shit like that. How I getting this Japanese, the C's a goddamn Genghis Khan family and shit like that. How they selling it for $500 for a colorway nobody never seen before and shit like, you know what I'm saying? Smoke one more with y'all. Smoke one more with y'all. I don't think. I'm tired of y'all. Y'all slow brains. Fucking slow ass brains. Y'all got a lot of time to create shit to do dumb shit with. Y'all ain't got no time to do creative shit. Waste time to do creative shit. I say all this dumb waste of time. Why everybody want to waste time? No wonder the movies suck. No wonder comic books suck. Nobody got no adult spirits around them. Damn, I'm afraid for America and all other countries and stuff like that. Nobody got no adult spirits around them. Everybody think things a joke. And games and shit. Man, life ain't no game. Get your ass creative. Don't think something synthetic is creative. The only time synthetic could be sold if it's creative things on it. You know what I'm saying? Last time I checked, man, it was terrible video games for goddamn Dreamcast. Terrible video games for PlayStation 2. Terrible video games and shit like that for goddamn Nintendo 64. Terrible wrestling games. Shit, let NWO versus goddamn WC. Oh, I said WCW come out. Let goddamn it Revenge. WWE Revenge. Shit. WrestleMania, shit. I ain't playing no other wrestling game but those. I said real shit. It's about the shit that's on the product. It's about the bars that's on the wax. It's about the content creators on the platform. Goddamn, what the? Don't forget the shit. Don't forget the shit. We get online right now. It's thousands of whack-ass content creators. They got nothing to say right now. Goddamn grease balls for Adam's apples and shit like that. And females who wish they had a grease ball for Adam's apple there and shit like that. So they do exercises and just grow mustaches first and shit like that. But other than that shit, you can skip their pages and then you get on pages like mine and other people's. Oh, this is a good video. Y'all say shit, same shit. Same shit. So we can't forget that. The platform, the technology, that ain't it. That ain't what it is. The basketball court, the hoop, that ain't what it is. It's who got the ball and shot something through the hoop. To make people be like, I like how he shot it through the hoop. He shot it from this line. He did a dunk from the foul line. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's those things that matter. Like, how we forgetting that? How? Now, where we forgot that at? In 2020? In 2016? Which one? Like, you know what I'm saying? We had to forget that part. How's we forgetting that part? Even YouTube doing content creators dirty. Did you forget this how YouTube going down the drain a little bit? For TikTok to even be mentioned. For TikTok to even be mentioned. YouTube, you should supposed to look at that like that's a problem. But they looking at that like that's a problem. How is this even getting... How you even get into the business of shorts? That's a problem. You're supposed to make TikTok be like, oh, fuck shorts. We got to keep things long. No, I said pause. Just like goddamn it, how people on the news should be. Not this Fox and CBS, but like people on TV, celebrities and shit, comedians. Stop trying to, and rappers and shit, stop trying to be podcasters. Compete. Don't look at it like this. Oh, this is a world we could jump into it. No, people sat and had to create this. You know what I'm saying? Like people like me. Even what academics do. We had to speak. People like this had to sit back and create this shit like that. Compete. Make us feel like it's still a cool thing to listen to the radio. And let's compete, motherfucker. Make us feel like, oh, it's still a thing to go to a radio station, though. You know what I'm saying? To get on the radio. And make certain people on the radio station feel like, well, maybe it's still a thing to go to this. And the pod. Compete, motherfucker. Don't make things weird. YouTube trying to make shit weird, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it weird. Make these motherfuckers compete. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. That make everybody fruitful. That make all money start going around better. You know what I'm saying? They start paying podcasters start paying them. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like it's a thing. Y'all try to industrialize this, and y'all gonna turn it just like how the industry is. No money in it. Stop. Don't come where the money at and fuck it up. It's a whole bunch of uncreative people who keep trying to control creative shit. Stop! Fuck y'all keep coming from? India, Liberia, Palestine, where y'all keep coming from? Ah, damn, Jamaica, Nigeria. Get your where y'all keep coming from? Shit. God damn it. I'm saying real shit, but I don't know y'all lost to the goddamn sauce. Y'all better get y'all creativity going on in this motherfucker. Stop being retarded and kids. I'm saying, I guess y'all ain't got nothing to talk about because y'all ain't got no creativity. Y'all don't know if y'all putting 2 left shoes on. Y'all don't know if y'all dancing with 2 left feet. I get it. I get it. Learn though. Learn. Start using yourself to get in yourself and get out of other people. Then you'll find the people you want to be around. You'll be more busy with that. The whole world become more fruitful. The whole world become more expanded. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. Everything you see more, new fruit might start to exist and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And if we want to put that on the colony shelf, there's so more to be. But other than that, goddamn, at least let it grow. Let the shit grow. Let it flourish. Let the branches branch out a little bit. Let the leaves, let's see what it look like. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the shit look like. It could be something beautiful. It could be something real beautiful. Something real beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But people don't want to be in the beauty time. People don't want to take the beauty way. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know, even though it's on one of them polar ships on the tracing board, I seen it. But you know what I'm saying? That's good. That's good, though. That's good. That's a good start. That's a good start. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, that's what everybody need to look. And we make things attractive when we take that way. And then you can be the most ugly guy down here on earth and shit like that. Everybody coming to your stove buying your chopped cheese. Period. I don't want to hear nothing else. Anything else, y'all ain't trying to do shit. No, I'm saying nobody trying to do shit and things of that nature is be retarded. You know what I'm saying? Sit back and think other people retarded. Self-reflecting. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't retarded, so I don't look at nobody retarded. So once I see retardation, you can never get out of it. You're going to spend the rest of your life being around me. I'm Archangel Uriel. You're going to spend the rest of your life trying to think you're going to get it. I'm going to find a way you always going to be beneath. I don't give what you try to use. That you try to put yourself above. You put yourself in that place. Yourself. You put yourself in the highest level of understanding. I was here before you. No one told you to try to test me like that because I'm going to put you aware to something that you're going to be like, I was supposed to be aware of that first. I was supposed to expand that first and you ain't going to never get there. You know how long I've been doing this? Don't hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't hurt yourself. I've been doing this for eons. Don't hurt yourself. I created worlds. You wouldn't even be in American soil if I ain't created. Let's ask you where it come from, dog. We supposed to trust y'all where it come from then. Wherever y'all, whatever. You from India. We supposed to trust you where it come from? I'm saying real shit. Trusting shit. Especially nobody who spend more time. Especially if you got the new AI shit and you technology it up and you got a deal at YouTube and you be trolling everybody, such as myself. You don't. I never get put it in the hands of you for any new movie, cartoon, nothing. You can forget it. You better sit somewhere and think your highest intelligence is watching how someone is and seeing how to fuck with them another day. That's better be the highest far it go, and you coping with, well, I got this job and there's some technology no one knows about yet, stuff like that. Let that be the highest that you could go from your family. I don't know why you let it go far as your bathroom when you were taking a shit. And you should have erased it from your thought before you flushed your toilet and shit like that. I don't know why they start there, but let that be your highest technology. Don't let it go further than anything in that. You know what I'm saying? You let it go any further than that, reverse your brain thinking and take yourself back to when you was in college, when you was in high school, when you was in elementary, when you was in junior high, when you wasn't shit. All right, go back to that. Figure out what was those problems with you. And you'll start to realize why you on some type of energy you in right now and still having a good job, a better job than other people, but what you willing to do with it. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. The what? You got a better job than other people. The how? Retarded. Hands down, retarded. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. So that gotta come from an early stage of I wasn't shit in high school energy. I wasn't shit in junior high energy. I didn't necessarily want to do exactly what my mother and father did energy. It's something like that. It gotta start from there. Because I don't got those qualities. So if my qualities don't lead to me trolling people, and people got qualities that lead to trolling people, I'm marching to your EL. You bet your bottom dollar I'ma know that. You bet your bottom dollar I'ma know where it come from. You don't get to use anything to make yourself feel like nothing. You can't even read a book and be like, hey, this is the book, and this book is telling you to do this to people, and somehow you use that as a replacement coping mechanism to make you think you over me in some type of way. Oh, that don't mean anything, because you just a stranger. That you made that, you got validation around you. You got other people saying, yeah, we do this for a long time. You got all this, you got all that around you. You ain't shit. If it was me and you next door and it was up for me and you to come up with something, you wouldn't even be part of nothing. I would have had a whole bunch of other people here first, other shit. Yo, so I'm gonna keep that 100. Thank God somebody sent you to college. That's the only way you even got a sense of kinship or anything. You know nothing. You know nothing about life until I teach you or until my people teach you. That's the only time you're going to have something new in your book, new in your movie, until I teach you, until my people teach you. Or until then, you just going to go back into some old Spangler book about what some Spanglers was watching my people do. Other than that, y'all ain't got no creativity like that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't about to sit here and act like something else, especially if y'all waste time with stupid technology like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what cold shit I be doing with AI and shit right now? The shit y'all, the way y'all got it going, man, fuck y'all rappers then and things of that nature. Because that's why I be telling y'all rappers and shit, y'all handlers, y'all got y'all handlers fucking y'all up. So y'all didn't went and got a check for something that ain't gonna sell. Because that's all they did was pay these rappers for their voice AI and their liking imagery AI. So they all had to sit in that, like how they try to, y'all bet not come out with my shit, how y'all try to have me on YouTube and do my face. Y'all ain't do a lot of other people like that. So that's what y'all trying to use it for, like some old Mortal Kombat shit. And some little AI shit that a rapper or somebody, because I seen them Will Smith videos rapping. Will Smith trash, and them AI videos on IG. So don't ever do that again. And then for the most part, so Will Smith must have got a check so his liking could get used. So he could be at the crib somewhere, and then his liking could be used like we still watching him or some shit like, the end. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Y'all just y'all keep showing stupid shit to get dumb. Sit down somewhere, come up with better ideas and stuff, and make something a little bit more sufficiently. Now, like, it's gonna be a whole bunch of rappers and singers like, I don't want to really do this. Now they about to lose their career, and then we gotta look at it from a distance, like the music industry going down or something. No, it's just God.gov going broke. Man, nobody want to hear it. Like y'all say, if you want to just keep things fruitful and shit, let's keep things fruitful. Man, anybody want to hear that little childish shit? Y'all some childish ass spirits, man. That's one thing I tell y'all. Like, it don't matter what humanity, what ethnicity it is. Y'all childish. Like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Like, y'all childish as hell. Like, come up with something like exquisite. It ain't what we do, it's how we do it. I'm saying, so I bet them checks getting ready to get a little lower. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of rappers and actors and actresses negotiating. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that, and they ain't get that check cut yet. See handlers online watching now, like, it ain't gonna look that good and shit like that. These cats lawyers be calling back like, hey, we ready to do that AI deal, whatever the case may be. It's not looking like this right now. We gotta do a few more psyops. You know what I'm saying? A little bullshit, a little childish shit and shit like that. Get creative first, and then you have better ideas how to do that shit. I'm saying, it gets creative, it'll pay me. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's better ways to do shit. What you do is how you do it. Other than that, these artists suck. They ain't even a good influence to even make that work. I'm saying, because goddamn, they trash themselves. Damn sure don't want to see no AI version of them in a movie. Damn sure don't want to see no AI version of them on stage. Damn sure don't want to hear no AI group of bars that they ain't write on their damn albums that they wasn't writing in the first place. The ghostwriter just about to do the same thing. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you right now. Y'all sack up my whole music industry, bitch. Oh, fuck that. You niggas try. Oh, fuck that. Niggas try. Nigga. Get your T-Steam game up. Get T-Steam game up. Get your T-Steam game up. Get your native spirit up. Get your native spirit up. Yeah, I'm saying. Oh shit. Other than that, but yay. You rappers trash. I'll thrash all you rappers. I hit all y'all with a technology arrow and bow and shit like that. None of y'all better than me, and I got more songs than all y'all. I said real shit. The only person I see somebody doing so was so. Shout out to Rollo. He got a whole neighborhood. That's how you supposed to do it. I'm saying, so whatever religion he is, whatever that was, a Muslim or something like that. Now I respect them. Then they look like they got helpers and white man savior programs and shit like that. I respect that. So he must got out of jail, got the white man savior program and shit. And secretly he might not know 7 layers behind and shit. He might can't see, but he got a whole neighborhood. That was the only way that was possible though. Where you at, in Atlanta or something like that? Yeah, us natives tried that already. We got blew up. So for you to have it, there's some white savior back there or something like that. So you don't know, but goddamn, you an example for us through the eyes of them. So I respect that one. Where they at? Where them people at? You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Shout out to Rollo. He got a whole neighborhood. I said, real shit. That's it. I don't hear nobody else. Who else got something like that? 50 Cent? All right, that's it. I don't hear nobody else. Everybody else phony and stuff like that. Hold on, look, then Cam Mason took over everybody else. Yeah, I don't hear nobody else. I don't hear no Steam J dude. What's that? Yeah, I don't know what the hairline problems. That dude, whatever. Like, I'll go sit down somewhere, dude. I don't hear you. I said real shit. Make TV hot. I said make us feel like we want to get on TV and YouTube phony. Make us feel like that. If you can't make us feel like that, all right, it's over. I said that's it. I said stay on YouTube and struggle, but don't hate on nobody else. I said don't hate on nobody else, bitch. Real shit on for that. That other dude with the crusty hips, I forgot his name. The dude basketball player with the crusty hips, that's a psyop right there. Yeah, that's some new psyop shit. I say ain't no way you getting that much high numbers and shit. Nobody gave a fuck about him. Even when he played in sports. I said, what sports did he play? Football? Nobody gave a fuck about whole boy bad hips. Bad bitch hips. No, I said real shit. Nobody give a fuck about bad bitch hips. I said, where he come popping? Them fake numbers. Them gotta be fake numbers, man. Come on now. Let's keep it 100, man. Like, what sports whole boy play? Nobody give a fuck about bad bitch hips. Them fake numbers, man. Come on, man. And as soon as he got a doorway, one sports player, 2 sports player, you got, and I bet they all foreigners. They got out of here. Real shit. Yo, I think I'm about to start looking at y'all too to get hit upside the head with a technology arrow. I think it's about time for y'all to get hit with an electromagnetic arrow too. Real shit. Right in that bad bitch hip. Wow, what you doing? What you doing? Get your ass on a radio station to make that hot or something like that. I know you play sports, nigga. Better than that. I'm saying, I start thinking and shit like that. Little fake ass numbers. What is this? Hold on, wait a minute. The moment Jay-Z said men lie, women lie, numbers dope, the day numbers started lying. It's way before YouTube and shit. Got there guaranteed. Gary goddamn teed. I said Gary goddamn teed. I ain't tell you no motherfucking lie. Real shit. I say y'all just don't be thinking right. I know how to think real motherfucking good. Ain't no way goddamn bad bitch hips. They don't get them goddamn thousands of views and shit. Ain't no way. Well, I said no way. What sports he play? I don't remember him. I say you don't just pop about the blue and everybody care about your opinion. Wait a minute. Last time I checked, everybody's opinion like a piece of Charmin toilet paper and a piece of shit. Wipe your ass, go down the toilet, say shit. I don't even remember him. How his opinion become important? You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Like, we gotta keep this shit 100. Like, I don't remember bad bitch hips. I don't remember that. Like, real shit. We gotta keep this 100, man. Things get spooky online. It got to be somebody from India. It got to be somebody behind this from goddamn Libya, Liberia, Nigeria. It gotta be. It gotta be somebody who goddamn hired through the Democratic Party. Gotta be. Gotta be. I'm convinced. I'm convinced. Because the Democratic Party, they was real quiet when we was complaining about shit. How come we only hear Trump and Elon Musk start talking about, man, people got money and stuff, visas, cars and stuff? Why we hear this when because we was going through the same shit. We ain't hear nothing about this. They was be quiet. We ain't hear nothing. We got them Auntie Kamala up there and supposedly who was supposed to be the president but wasn't Biden up there. We ain't hear nothing. Like, we ain't hear nothing about we about to stop this, y'all. We about to stop the psyop. We ain't hear that. We ain't hear nobody coming over here from Nigeria and bragging and shit like that. The visa external charges and shit on there that they don't deserve. We ain't hear that. Like, it was just like a bunch of quiet. It was real quiet. I gotta think about that. I gotta think about that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta start thinking about certain shit. I gotta really start thinking. I'm gonna go back to 2004, 2023. I mean, 2024, 2023, 2022. I don't remember this conversation. Look, I remember me complaining. I remember my videos being deleted. I remember me bitching. I don't never remember just barely seeing Joe Biden up there at all. And Auntie Kamala, I don't never remember her up there saying anything about this. Anything about my pain and suffering. Anything about my pension and my child. I don't remember it. I don't remember it. I'm trying to think. Maybe I missed something. I'm going to go over it after this live stream. I'm going to go. I'm in 2024. 2023. No, so I'm gonna think real good in 2022. I said then once I reach that point, I'm gonna start to realize no, I was right all along. I ain't hear it. They ain't give a fuck. Too busy importing in India, Nigeria, and stuff. I'm starting to think that right now. I'm starting to think. Because my T-Steam game been up. My T-Steam game been up. Real shit. And that's it. And that's all, folks. We don't go no further than that. Something got to be done about this shit. Something got to be done about this goddamn shit. Or goddamn it. Shit, all Jamaica, all Afrikaners, goddamn Asian, goddamn it, Liberia, Nigeria, goddamn Jordan. Stores is in question at this moment. Goddamn it, let me walk in there. Let me walk in there, goddamn it, and see something. Let me see a stick of deodorant, goddamn $18. Let me see it. I said, let me see it. How you even here in the first? All right. I said, the flight boss, bitch. I love y'all for the bar. Let's stay in peace. Everybody stay in peace. Flight boss, bitch. You know, for sure. You know, listen to the bottom of that Terry's Boo. I am the Royal Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. I'm going to put that. That's it. Woo.